Lou and the guys came up with an idea of how to organize the gifts as they arrived. They separated them by age groups and then by interests. Lou had an idea to have each family write a letter to Santa as a group. There will be a place for Mom and Dad to make Christmas wishes, and each child, they will pass out a form to the families and then collect them back. The list will be used to make sure everyone gets something that they like. One of the players' wives works at a place that makes these giant boxes, and they're willing to donate one box for each family. The box will contain the gifts for each member of the family. There are small gifts that will be handed out from Santa and larger gifts that will be under the Christmas tree in the morning. And that's another amazing thing. Someone donated a small pre-lit Christmas tree for each child's hospital room. The trees will be set up in the rooms while everyone is at Christmas Eve celebration in the cafeteria. There are so many wonderful surprises in store for the families this year. Lou's heart is bursting with joy. One of the biggest players in the room jumped up and down and yelled, "Yes, okay, definitely. Thank you so much." Every head turned, and Joe said, "Well, come on, bro, what was that about?" "Yeah, did you just get traded to Miami or something?" The guys all laughed. "I am pleased to announce that Christmas Eve dinner has been co-sponsored by Bubba's Barbecue and Mimi's Homestyle Catering." Bam! And he does a little touchdown dance. "This is becoming a competition for these guys," Lou said to Joe. "I know, but at least they're competing for something good. Usually they just compete for money or clout. We just activated," listen to this, "Team Beast Mode." He said that last part of the sentence louder, and every man in the room started growling, and Lou growled along with them. The gauntlet has been thrown. The team scurried into action, separating toys and clothes. Every once in a while, you would hear a phone call and someone trying to score a big donation. After about 2 hours of work, they had organized the donations that were in the warehouse. The doors opened, and a forklift brought in 3 more piles of donations. They all cheered and began separating those as well. After a few more minutes, one of the guys jumped up on a table and said, Hey, fellas, Christmas breakfast is locked down too. I have pastries and donuts coming from a bakery and a breakfast buffet being donated by a couple local diners." The guys cheered again. This day just keeps getting better. Joe drove Lou home later that evening. He walked her up to the door, and she thanked him for the most amazing day she's ever had. She told him he is the most generous person she's ever met. He chuckled and said they make a good team then, because she inspired him. "Lou, the way your eyes twinkle when you talk about your volunteer work, I think you missed your calling. You might be excellent at your day job. I'm sure you are. You don't talk about work much. But you light up like crazy when you talk about the children's hospital and the food bank. I think that's your passion. Seeing that in you sparked a big interest in me too. You should be like the program director or something." Lou looked up into his eyes. This man recognized her passion in life. He truly sees her. He leaned in, and they kissed.